So with these three principles outlined, let me conclude this morning by applying them to the direction of the college in the years to come. This year shall be spent creating the college's next strategic plan that will inform our collective efforts in the years ahead. The plan will be called Advantage Westminster. It will seek to identify 3 to 6 broad initiatives collectively agreed upon to raise Westminster on its continuing upward trajectory. Using these 3 principles outlined this morning, I see Westminster rising in the following ways. First, I believe we should build upon the strong experiential education efforts already underway at Westminster. These efforts, which are manifested now in some specific disciplines and in a firm desire by the faculty to engage students more on an individual basis, need to be formalized in all areas of the curriculum so we provide a clear link between theory and practice, knowledge and application. Liberal learning applied would be an appropriate phrase to convey this goal. Central to this effort will be a commitment to grow and develop the Drinko Center for Teaching and Learning as the focal point of this initiative. I envision the center as the signature academic resource for both students and faculty in providing new or supplemental dimensions to the traditional classroom experience. Westminster has the capacity and talents to become a regional, if not national, leader in experiential education within the next 10 years, and we should explore creative ways to make that happen. Aligned with this effort, Westminster should do what it can to develop a comprehensive, institutionally directed, competitive internship program for our rising seniors to provide avenues of application and broaden their student experience in preparation for entry into the workforce. Traditional internships are viewed as being of high value to the student, but often lack educational or experiential depth because of the manner in which they are administered by sponsoring organizations. Working in partnership with key corporations, I would like us to attempt to develop a curriculum around such experiences to be funded through an endowed program that will attract prospective students to the college, enrich the student experience of a Westminster education, and retain manpower in Western Pennsylvania and Eastern Ohio, our primary student recruitment areas. The reality is that academic institutions are an economic engine to our economy, and Westminster must assume a more proactive role in serving our region in that capacity. This potential program, if successful, would enhance our success in not only helping students build a transcript, but help them build a resume as well. Next, I would like the campus community to develop a more definitive means of assessing outcomes and suggest that we may wish to explore innovative ways to do so. All of American higher education is coming under increasing scrutiny to be transparent in revealing how it is that a college degree today is truly worth the increasing cost being levied to obtain one. Our graduation rate performance at Westminster ranks in the top 5 nationally of all liberal arts colleges and the top 10 nationally of all colleges and universities, according to U.S. News, so we must be doing something right. But professional responsibility dictates that we be more specific in defining what learning outcomes we seek from a 4-year Westminster education beyond awarding the degree itself, and identify novel ways to measure them. There is merit in exploring this challenge through the prism of MI theory, for that provides a useful framework for addressing the varied and multiple talents we seek to uncover through liberal learning, and would be totally consistent with the current efforts underway at the Association of American Colleges and Universities to redefine and reinforce the type of education that we offer. On the third principle of the role of the faculty, I believe it is important to reinforce the college's commitment to professional growth. Faculty committed and excited about their disciplines and the desire to share that excitement with their students energize the academy. Faculty willing to expand their pedagogical horizons to meet new modalities of teaching and learning will be in a better position to adjust to changes in learning behaviors with each new successive class. And changes are occurring rapidly. Westminster will need to explore new methods of content delivery in some disciplines if we are to remain competitive and ensure the future revenue necessary to meet the operating and growth needs of the college. It will be important for us to explore ways to further strengthen faculty development in both available resources and opportunities offered, such that we may continue to enhance our reputation as an outstanding teaching institution. Separately, we should become more aggressive in communicating that reputation to our broader publics, for being reserved within an environment of acute competition can yield obscurity. This is a special college, and more people simply need to know that. There is no doubt that in my future, it will continue to find responding to the annual parental question, which colleges or universities should I be looking for my child? Given the uncertainty of our economy, America's changing prominence in the world relative to the rise of global competition, and the enormous challenges before mankind in saving our planet from ourselves, a college education is more important now than ever before. We will need to prepare our young people well to meet these enormous challenges. There are many colleges and universities that can do that. But given what I know, and given what I have seen thus far, I could most assuredly respond to any parent and any child saying, if you want an advantage, consider Westminster. Thank you.